Happy day.
Dude, stream didn't even start. Stream started for 1 second. Literally 1 second. But thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the 11 months as well. I hope you have a good sleep. I mean, take care, please. Hey, Mayo. Hey, Nettle. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Glenn. Thank you for the 36 months as well, dude. Thank you, thank you. How are we going? I really like this song. Very zen. Very chill. Should be sleeping too. Oh, it's a good shout. Hey, Mr. Mast, how are you going? Yeah, I'm gonna jump into FF16 pretty quick today because I think I might have a bit of a shorter stream today. I haven't had the best sleep the last 2 nights and we've just been very busy, so. I still really wanted to stream because I had an itch for Final Fantasy 16 and just saying hi, but still. Yeah, we're going good, thank you. How are you? How have you been? Boom boom. Dunzo. Hanzo. Thank you guys so much again. Iketsui. Yeah, I like the name. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I saw you did it offline. How are we going, May? I should probably stop this Spotify. Boom. I forgot what we were up to last time we did this. I'm pretty sure we just fuck, I've forgotten his name. Kupka. We just beat Kripka and then we went back to base. Nice. What did we have for dinner? Good jam to Final Fantasy 16. I know, that was a chill song. I quite like that. It was from a day list. And the category was chill guitar instrumental evening. So I kind of wanted to listen to some of the others because I feel like I'd really enjoy it. But I think by the time I wake up, that's gonna have changed. It's okay though. Oh yeah, we were getting stuff for her workshop.
But I want to help.
And everyone was like, yeah, we'd love to help you.
Alright, Clive, you've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
She's so excited, dude. What the heck? That is all good, May. I hope the studying goes well, though. And I hope you're enjoying it, most importantly.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Do we go for the side quest today? That's a big question. We'll see what it is first. And we'll debate it from there.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Thank you again, by the way, Glens.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Glens did a surprise attack.
Coles.
My
They
Neto,
were sent to liberate a
dude.
carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving
Thank you
in
for
for
the
their
200
assault
bits,
when the
dude.
carriage was
Thank you, thank
attacked
you.
by goblins. A curse
Attacked
breaker
by
managed to release
goblins?
a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that.
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed?
Thank you, guys.
Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Why is she so antsy right now? Oh my god, the emote we got from that is really fucking funny. Look at this! That's really cool.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Neto, please!
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Do 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 do. I suppose we should visit Jill, ask her how she's going.
What's everyone whispering about?
Oh.
Clive,
Talia, how's Jill?
recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
Sounds
I'll do
good,
my
man.
best.
Okay, dude.
Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
That's so random. In the shelves.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse breaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but hear as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for.
Wait,
As much as you that one day
I didn't know that the brands actually do something to the person.
bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day,
I thought it was just like a tattoo
a brand
removal.
is a burden. And we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
That's so insane.
I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you.
I think
No
that's
one
pretty
knows her
fair.
like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river,
The pun of the
near village
ammonia and
Amber
ammonia is
over in
pretty
Rosaria.
interesting.
Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Alright. Let's find out about Torgal first.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories.
Yo Lucy, how's it going? Wow, 50 months and counting, hope her well. Much love from Matt.
Yo, Matt, thank you for the 50 months, dude. Thank you, thank you. And we're going well, thank you. I hope you are too.
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir.
How?
People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
That's so
And
cute.
regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are!
There's
I've been
no
looking everywhere
fucking
for
way.
you. Bernadette! I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Brother.
I shall be a moment.
That's pretty funny.
Isn't it brilliant?
I thought she was an engineer, but it looks like an alchemy
Well, I could have done it
table.
without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Interesting.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Oh my god, there's so many follow-ons, dude. I wonder what she actually
Thanks for letting me do
does.
this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Sounds good, Minky. Take care.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in
Yo,
unexpected
thank-
places,
Thank you
but
for
nothing
the
definitive
raid.
as yet. If only we knew for certain.
Did
by
we get
what
the good old
route he
knocks?
left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Don't tell me she's gonna have an epiphany on the spot, bro, please. That'd be so random. Hey, ass man. We got the
What?
sleepies?
Here.
As in,
Would that be a
oh, we didn't finish the assassination project.
problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
As in, I got
Clive, you got a minute?
maybe.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Have a good night, ass man. Sleep well.
For your trouble. It was a pleasure.
Wait, what the
in
fuck?
hindsight.
What's his uncle doing here?
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Oh my god. That's so awkward.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as
I
reported.
feel like bro is so confused right now.
And we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
This is fucking weird.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Holy shit.
Your Radiance.
This
were
guy's gone
Prince
full
Dion to
cuckoo.
take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
He's lost his shit. I wonder how Lady is brainwashing him.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Gold Cappy? Yeah.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Dad, you've gone cuckoo. Just fucking say it, bro.
That is your wish,
Oh,
Your Radiance.
pussy.
I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What the fuck? I wonder if that's a Joshua replacement. I suppose it
What on earth is
is.
Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Give me a second.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
Of course. Our new leader's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
Yeah, we do be chugging. It's so hot today. It's not even like hot, it's just humid hot here.
The little uns have been up to their old.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Welcome back, Mr. Mouse. Yeah. This is so random. I wonder how he came here without being like spotted.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Oh my god, brother.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
I wonder if our cribs can get a
And
bit of
I'm
a
afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopko withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us
Wait,
say that the
I wonder if that
Royalists
means he
did
can be
put ashore with a
healed.
mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away.
Can you imagine still talking like this
There was
in this
something
day
a
and
little
age?
strange about the ships I saw.
It would be so
The men
weird,
seemed
dude.
almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have
Lucy
your
Flower.
To find
Booty.
Kupka, you have merely to
Thank
follow
you
the
for the
Royalist
29
trail
months,
across
dude.
the Velcroy.
Thank you,
It may well have
you.
gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Do you reckon with the accent
Quick
too?
about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I don't know if I could even mimic that with an Australian accent. Be quick of it, boy. I'll see you soon. I feel like that's still not.
In a little workshop, I hear, with a little help from Sid, of course.
Of course.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're a proper mate, you are.
Sunset.
Top
You're not
bloke.
going in there alone, are you?
Chippity chapty.
Don't worry.
Cream of the
I'm
crop.
not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
But then I feel like
All
we
I'm
just go
after is
British,
Kupka's
right?
head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang.
And his name is
Oh my. Brother. My fucking eardrums. Fuck you, Kev. Damn, thank you for the raid, dude. Thank you.
Fiefdom.
I hope we had a good
You have any
stream.
trouble on the way? You ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her
Was them playing Rocket League?
Who is she?
Did she win some
an
games?
old associate of Sid's. And
That resurrected me? That sent me to the grave.
only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So,
Some
what about
Rocket
your
League
uncle?
then Overwatch.
I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Overwatch
Don't look
over
so
Rivals.
She'll be
Interesting.
coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge. You can count on us.
Thank fuck for that. I feel like that is very Australian.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Tick, I swear to God, I am gonna smack the shit out of you next time I see you. I think you just got rickrolled though. I think because you spammed the same shit, it auto-blocked you. Get fucked. XD. I'm not even sad or mad. Revealing my secrets? What do you mean? I feel like you did that before though, and it worked fine.
Wheelchair symbol,
Oh,
wheelchair
my-
symbol,
never
wheelchair
fucking
symbol,
mind.
wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol,
It's just
wheelchair
feeling a little
symbol,
slow today, I
wheelchair
suppose.
symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair
me, that
symbol,
jump scared me as
wheelchair
much as
symbol,
John Cena,
wheelchair
dude.
symbol, wheelchair 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 symbol.
I bet you're feeling really happy about this right now, aren't you?
Wheelchair symbol,
You're fucking
wheelchair
ecstatic.
symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol, wheelchair symbol,
okay, I
wheelchair
have
symbol,
chocobo music.
wheelchair symbol, 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 wheelchair symbol.
Be safe.
Hey, potato.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking...
Brian
what are
really
you
was
doing here?
building himself up.
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northridge.
And they get a free smacking
The
next
hideaway should
time.
have learned
Don't
of
tell
our survival
Phoenix
yesterday.
he'll be
Well, I'm
fucking
here now.
excited
Looks
about
like you
that.
freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage
They've
soon
basically
enough.
been talking for like the last 30
Please,
minutes. I
hurry.
just realized.
If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Good to
Don't
see
make
you
me
too,
just do it.
brother. What the fuck was that?
Me back on my feet.
Oh.
Tear those bastards' heads off.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Gobby
Trying to
time.
get into the carriage.
Calm down, brother. Just 1 second, please. Oh, I fucked up. Alright, we should be able to do this pretty cleanly. Wait! Our uncle is fighting with us? The more I get to know about him, the more I'm impressed, dude. It's Gobby time. Bro, he's going full spinny winny. Oh yeah, we have this new ability from last time. It's really fucking fun to use. Definitely not practical, but it looks cool, so it's fine. Nice. That finishing was very cinematic. Just that background.
Who are you?
Big Wombo
Are there any more
Gumbos.
survivors?
Hey Shinky. How we doing?
Why didn't you flee with the others?
How's the
If the
PoE
goblins had
grind?
made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Brother.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
I can't believe how much they don't believe
Doris know we're
they're gonna
expecting
get
new
freedom.
arrivals.
That's kind of really sad. Miserable? Uninstall? Find something else to do? Monster Hunter's literally tomorrow though, isn't it? Oh no, it's in 2 days, isn't it? I thought tomorrow was Friday for a second. Sad business. 1 PM my time? Okay, Shinky will have a bit to wait then. Midday? Okay. Man, Mingos is so cute. Yeah, okay. I said I was gonna do the hunts off stream, we'll commit to that.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things
4
myself.
PM real Oz.
Maybe I wouldn't.
Okay, Tig, sit down.
I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
She's really hitting herself about
We
this.
swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
Perth actually isn't real, and you're not actually 18, Clicker.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole. I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use.
This is no wasteland. Come on.
I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might
Get the
prefer to
best
risk death
beaches.
alongside the others than ask it of them.
Something I really don't get about this game is that the whole brand scenario, getting rid of your tattoo so nobody else can see it. But then in the game, they make the brand being taken off really obvious. But then everyone in the game doesn't acknowledge that it's still there or that you have a scar of it. It's so weird, dude.
I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
Tumbleweeds?
You will. In time.
I could say could be worse. You could be living in New Zealand, but New Zealand's beautiful, so we can't say that. Fuck's sake. NZ is nice, and it's very pretty and scenic, but I feel like for people who have always lived in NZ, you know, there's kind of nothing there. It's a bit of a Perth scenario. You could be living in Sydney. Nobody wants to live in Sydney.
Do with a good oiling.
I don't think I could handle the amount of people that is Sydney. Is the retirement country? Get me out. I wouldn't mind retiring in New Zealand. I think that'd be pretty fucking nice. I'm not surprised that Tasmania is closer to Oz than
Was easy
Perth.
enough to find. Now for those
I guess it depends what you classify as Oz. Alright.
Seems we've attracted a crowd. Waken wind!
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, if you think about it, New Zealand is pretty small, right? Bro, really? That kind of sucked. I was trying really hard not to use any melee attacks though. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like it.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep
I
the
find the
flowers
funny
stocked
thing
for a
is
while.
that
Hopefully this'll put
New
Rodriguez mind at
Zealand
ease.
and Perth are like equidistant to Melbourne and Sydney.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Ammonia?
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words.
Imposter
Truly.
syndrome kicking in. I feel you, brother.
I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision. A single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood.
Oh, they're finally explaining why it's so dangerous.
Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
Oh?
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other Cursebreakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
No. But it was something I had to do, if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front, and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
Hold still, Clive!
Just
Hold
another day.
still.
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
Why would you want to call yourself Sid, brother?
We all want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodriguez, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Perth would be the second biggest city if it was in the UK. UK's population is over twice that of Oz. I really wonder what... When people say Perth, do they mean the whole of WA or do they just mean Perth City? Because I feel like Perth City is pretty small.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Do with a good oil in this.
$2.3 million? I'm actually surprised. I would have thought the number's lower. But I also kind of wonder what is classified as metro. I actually don't know the outline, I guess, of what is actually classified as Perth versus being outside of it.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Torgo must be so fucking hot, dude.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
The music's a vibe. We have a city in greater areas, so our second biggest city in Birmingham. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Mandura to Yanjep. Yeah, I wouldn't classify both as Mandura to Yanjep at all.
Beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Do you reckon not? Oh, he does.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together. Accompanying
I
your
love how
father
this
on a
guy
scouting
is
expedition to
giving
Drake's
him all the
Fang.
stories, dude.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Brother.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
The only limit we know is the Nutbush City limit? Wait, do we actually have a city called Nutbush City?
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends.
Aww. I think there are people up there. The song and dance.
There she is. The
This
good
is
old
really
Galamil
fucking
Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I just kind of assumed that if there was a Nutbush City, it would be up like north in True Bumfuck. I understood that it was a song, but I was wondering if we had a legit city. I don't know how to do the Nutbush, nor do I ever want to know how to do the Nutbush.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Teach me how to do the Nutbush.
Run
Stop
along
that.
and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Bro, he's gonna be so hot, and you're telling him to run along? That's so mean. At least give the bro some water. Keely Smith, thank you for the follow, dude.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh. That means Joshi was here, right?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Pause jam. I love how his neck scarf kind of mimics a phoenix. Because you have like the ragged edges which act as feathers. They do so many like little intricacies.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Too late,
Let's get this
brother.
down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Is he raiding the ale? That's fucked up.
The outlaw. Take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
Wait, the other one's still. Oh. Never mind. I didn't realize the other one was still alive. Very supportive uncle. Just like you, Sephi. I don't go, my dude.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
The fucking face. Does she know it's his brother? Surely.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I wonder if he's just avoiding him intentionally now. Because he's afraid the evil bro is gonna come out. But he didn't even know he was there in comparison, I guess. Maybe the closer he is, the more bro gets agitated.
Where are you?
Take care, Nikki.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Well, that lasted long.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Could this be any random townspeople? Okay, apparently not.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake! You're a bearer!
Anything I can help you with, travelers? allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Bath, surely.
You wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Nice.
Sweet incense, wax candle.
Just look at the detail, the craftsmanship. You're looking at a future family heirloom.
All right, boy.
There's no way it takes us back to the same person. Surely it would redirect.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Once you go flat,
Have a taste.
I want to know the end of that sentence.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabrics.
Who's this guy?
Clumsy lout.
Oh,
If anything's damaged, it's the lout.
well, I'm not talking to him.
A word of advice, traveller. You see pots like this around town, you leave them alone. Unlike where you come from, fresh water's in short supply around these parts. We store what little rainwater we get. Not a rainy day, but you know what I mean.
Alright, maybe we actually do just go back to the same person. I thought this would be a way bigger town.
Yes, they're quite soft.
The juiciest meat from Green's
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Silver platters.
Unless there's someone this way. No. Oh, fisherman? Salt Lake? Must have been fun, Olivia. I reckon it'd be pretty hot though.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's.
You'd be salt mining for the rest of your life. Oh my god. That's so sad.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
This uncle is so typical, bro.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many
Oh.
times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Is that ice? No, I assumed it was salt. Like Salt Lake. I thought that's what they were farming. There's an item out there.
Can I help you?
It's like those
Yes,
saltwater
I'm
mud
looking for a woman
springs.
by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you
Well,
kindly.
it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
I wonder if we're gonna get mugged. Or if they're gonna attempt to mug us.
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Wait, Lucy, stop? What are we stopping? I didn't mean to do that. Poor guy. He just got the living shit beat out of him. Stun locking? Mortal Kombat style? Trying to take my damage. There's no way. Fine. How are you going, Nee? Overkill? Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in
Yeah,
the men
we
of the
did
rock
keep
and collect the
Punchy
bounty?
Punch.
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
It's too fun not to.
To the Lock of Leisure.
But it also does do a lot of damage. Just not as much.
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs in
The finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Oh, damn. Got sass from someone who just got beat to shit.
Ubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have.
Why is this guy such an
I
asshole?
do have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street.
I agree with Sephi.
I'm a busy man, as you can see.
I'm gonna say trade goods.
Let's leave this mama to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
Does he just mean killing all the guards?
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
Oh,
What
no.
did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Bro, what is... This guy is so
It will be
cocky.
easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any
They're being
longer than
ages
we
to each
need
other,
to.
dude.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
And take all his trust? I don't know about that, Chief.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Interesting. I wonder if it's Kupka's men. For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from
Can you
your
get
work
drunk
any
in this
longer.
game? Nah, I don't think you can. It'd be pretty funny if you do. And just lose a bit of vision.
Light, meat and dark, fresh from the grill.
Good
You
night,
wouldn't
beauty.
believe how much he gave me.
Take care, dude.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Excuse me? What did she just say?
To soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have
Never mind.
an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you?
Damn.
Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been
Interesting.
going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Good sir.
My carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasbog. You too can live like a lord.
I bet he's like bathing or something. Oh. What's going on here?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Wait, she didn't finish her sentence. She said but. He's so taking a bath, isn't he? Hello?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Why do I feel so... Oh.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Little sly dog.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet
I thought the whole point was not to bring up more suspicion with the guards.
Spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support.
And now we're going to beat them
things
up.
Turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Ready, go?
There's no way they aren't sabotaging him. Like, they draw him out here just to kill him and take all of his spoils, right? Bridge collapse time. Oh.
I'll take it from here.
Brother, please don't. Oh, what the fuck?
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Interesting.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
To me, Blades!
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh fuck. He needs to teleport when you can just pull them back.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Alright, we'll finish up the end of the quest and then I might call it for tonight.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Interesting.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Nice.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please...
Every time they say Lubor, I keep hearing fucking Blue Ball.
Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Brother.
Omia los delan. Tu isa gelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
His name is Lubor, but the way they're saying it every time just sounds like Blue Ball.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Ayo. Alright, Daddy. I'm holding a blue ball right now. Damn. Getting that full wrist work in. Bada bing, bada boom. See if anyone's streaming at the moment. I might just leave it there for tonight, actually. Actually. No, we won't. We leave it at that. I was being indecisive. Alright, we're gonna scatter. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your nights or days. And we'll probably catch you next week, if not sometime this weekend. We see how we go. Other than, take it, stay safe, and as always, bye bye.